What's going on, folks? Here's the deal. I am selling that kayak behind me today. It is the FeelFree Lure 11.5. I've had it for over 4 years. It's been a great kayak, but the time has come where it doesn't really make sense for my life. I'll tell you a little bit more about that throughout the course of this video, but I'm actually going to take it out for like 5 minutes because the buyer's going to be here in like a few minutes from now, so I want to take it out one last time. So let's hit the water. One thing I'll definitely miss about this kayak is how stable it is, but I tell you what, my manta ray is really stable too, so I'm not even worried about that. Also, the water's really murky, and I'm pretty sure they're probably on beds, so the odds are not exactly in my favor, but I figure I'll toss the little swim jig around a little bit. Literally brought one lure out here. It's been a good kayak, you know, it's just the time has come. As mentioned earlier on in the fall, I was fortunate enough to be accepted onto the native watercraft pro staff. And so with that, it was only a matter of time before I got this sold. I wanted to wait until the spring to sell it because I figured it'd be a lot easier to sell. And that's why here we are today, selling this puppy. Let me be honest, some of the things that I really did actually like about this kayak was the wheel and the keel. The fact that I could just roll it down a boat ramp was really convenient. I also liked how comfortable the seat is. I will say this, I wish the seat would go a little bit higher up on the back. It's a cool gravity seat concept, but it's just too low on the back, so it doesn't give you quite the same support as it could. I like how stable it is, but like I said, I mean, honestly, I've had zero issues standing in my manta ray, and it's so much lighter than this kayak. And that's one of the biggest things that I didn't like about this kayak is how heavy it is. Just requires a lot more effort to move around, as well as to paddle and to get to your spots. And just for my style of fishing, I just wanted it to be lighter. So that's one of the biggest gripes I had with the kayak. But overall, I mean, it's been good. I'm not gonna dog on a company for no reason. Like, there's nothing wrong with FeelFree. Just all depends on your style of fishing. As much as I'd love to keep fishing, I want to be good and respectful to this guy and make sure that the kayak's ready to rock and roll for him. So I am going to roll back. All right, for the last 35-40 minutes, I've been showing off the kayak, and it is officially sold to Kirk. Thanks, Kirk, for buying it. I hope you catch a ton of fish and some big fish out of it. As for me, for the next hour, I'm going to be driving south to actually pick up a different kayak. Yep, that's right, I'm buying another kayak. Now, I will explain what that kayak is and some of the features as soon as I get down there and get it. But as for now, I got to drive. I'm gonna split with all my money, see that girl. Okay, so I just got to the new destination, and guess what? I just picked up a native Slayer 12 XC. Now, the reason that I actually decided to get a Slayer is because, one, it's a demo kayak and I was able to get a good deal on it. My friend Bo has actually fished out of this kayak before. But the thing is it's super, super wide. So unlike my Manta Ray 12 XT, it's gonna be a much wider kayak, and it's gonna allow me to have like serious stability on the water. But at the same time, it's lighter than my old FeelFree, and so this is a really, really good kayak. It's such a good, versatile kayak. Probably gonna fish out of both this and the Manta Ray, I don't know, 50-50. I'm not really sure yet, but enough chit-chatting about why I got it. Honestly, I got it because I want to catch fish in it. That's pretty much it. But let's show you some of the features of this particular kayak. You know, as much fun as I'm having just standing here next to the kayak talking about it, why don't we put it in the water and really see how it performs? Let's go. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this kayak is huge and it is so stable. It is so comfortable. I literally only brought my ultralight with me with one little jig on it, so if I break off, it's game over. I don't have any time to actually fish today, but I wanted to just kind of play around. This kayak is incredibly stable and incredibly comfortable. This seat is unreal comfortable. It's definitely not as fast as the Manta Ray, but I didn't think it would be. It's about 36 inches wide, but watch how easy it is to stand up. It's unreal. Why not make a cast or two with the old ultralight? Today, I'm really not gonna go into a ton of detail about this kayak. I wanted to kind of show you what it looks like and what I went ahead and bought. But I'm not gonna be able to break it down until like next time I go on the water and really understand what the features are like. Because today, unfortunately, is just not gonna be a very long day on the water. It's light enough to where even though it's super stable and super wide, it's not hard to paddle. And so it's kind of a good mix. It's very, very different than any other kayak I've ever paddled before. It is a beast, is what it really comes down to. This is a beastly kayak. There's a fish. Got me a little bluegill. Oh man, when I say little, I mean giant, jumbo. Look at that. Jumbo gill. Well, what a catch. Look at thick mama juicy right there. That's a mule of a gill. On the ultralight, my friends. First fish in the new yak. Nice little sunfish here. This is the first ever fish in the new kayak. I gotta say, I honestly thought that this is gonna be more of a bass fishing rig, but I tell you what, I'll take gills like that any day of the week. I know it's a sunfish. It's a red ear? I'm not really sure. What kind of sunfish is this? What are you looking at? I'll take it, folks. I caught a fish in this thing. I honestly didn't think I was gonna catch a fish in it because I'm not gonna be able to fish for very long. I just wanted to take it out and see what it felt like. It is literally the most comfortable kayak I've ever been in my life. I love this thing. And you're just gonna have to stay tuned because later on when I get more time to actually fish in it, I'll be able to explain it more. The other thing is I'm like super brain dead right now, so like I can't even think about filming. Honestly, I need a grilled cheese sandwich and a beer or a coffee or something, I don't know. Regardless, this kayak is freaking sweet, people. It's freaking sweet. Make sure to stay tuned for future videos where I'm gonna set this next to my manta ray and really show you the key differences. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fish in it more and we're gonna learn together about what all the key advantages are of this particular kayak.